welcome back. So this is going to be a tutorial on this look right here. It is super pretty. I love the way that it turned out. I don't know what I'm calling it yet, so obviously we'll know once I post this video. But it is very similar to my berry toned smoky eye video, but I used different shadows and a pop of a bright foiled shadow on the lid, which turned out super pretty. So yeah, it is a little bit different. I know they look super close, but it's different, I promise. I absolutely love this halo eye technique. I think it just makes the eyes look super round and feminine. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then just keep watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know if there's anything you want to see here coming up. I would love some, inspiration from you guys. That would be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! So I'm going to go ahead and start by priming my eyes using the Anastasia Pro Pencil. It's an eyeshadow primer and brow shaper. And we're using really bold colors today, so I think it's really important to prep the eyes whenever you're working with bold colors and, glitter and stuff like that. Okay, the first shadow I'm going to use is from the Morphe 350 palette. I'm just going to take one of these really light nude shades just to kind of give us a nice base to work with before we go in with a really dark color. You can pretty much place this from lid to brow bone. So the first shade we're going to use is this shade from Morphe Cosmetics. Whoop, dropped it. This is called Rosewood, and it's just a really beautiful deep pink color. And I'm going to apply this with this Morphe E17 small domed blending brush. And where we're going to place this is on the outer corner. We're kind of doing that halo effect. So we're going to start on the outer corner, bring it up to the crease, and bring it back to the inner corner. And we're going to leave a small gap right in the middle of the lid for a nice foiled shadow. And you want to start pretty light with this color, and then you can build. I'm just going to take any clean fluffy brush and just kind of buff out those edges just slightly. The next shade I'm going to use, I'm going to jump back into the Morphe 350 palette and use this deep red shade, kind of a burgundy cherry color. Maybe, I don't even know how to describe that color. I'm doing a terrible job. I don't know what you'd call it. It's kind of a maroon burgundy shade, okay? And I'm going to switch to the Morphe M433 brush for this. It's just a skinny, fluffy, go ahead brush. And we're going to do the same exact shape, but I'm going to keep this one just a little bit lower so that we don't hide all of that light pink shade. And again, I'm just building this color slowly until it's as dark as I want it. A good tip for blending is to hold the brush on the end so you're not like getting in there really rough. If you hold it on the end, it's a lot harder to get carried away with pressure. So the shade that I'm using for the center of the lid is the foiled eyeshadow by Makeupgeek called Starry Eyed. And it looks like so. It's just a very gorgeous pink foiled shadow. If you are really light in skin tone, this might look more taupey on you, but I'm kind of a medium olive tone, so it does come through pretty pink on me. And I'm just going to use my finger because it works the best. I am going to apply just a little bit of the NYX glitter primer on the center of the lid to really hold that pigmentation, and it will help it from transferring onto my hood a little bit better. See how pigmented that is? That is crazy. It's so gorgeous. I've been dying to use this shade on someone with a really nice big eyelid because it is just so pretty. And it would just pop like crazy on them. I'm going to go back in and start blending all that together so we don't have any harsh edges. So we do need some nice dramatic wing liner for this, so I'm going to use the NYC Liquid Liner as usual. Okay, I'm going to curl my lashes just a little bit and apply some mascara, and then we'll go in with some falsies. Okay, so this eye was giving me major trouble when I was putting on the lash, so I decided to not make you guys watch me suffer through that. So lashes are on. They're actually really pretty, super like spiky and fluffy. I really like them, and they were like $3-4 bucks, so I really like the, see, Andrea strip lashes in 15. Liking those. I don't know why this one was giving me issues. It just would not glue down on this side. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to the face. I have already moisturized my skin using this Origins High Potency Nitamins moisturizer. The primer I'm going to use today is the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. I did decide to try this after hearing many YouTubers talk about it, and I really like it. It's actually a great primer. It's so weird. I feel so weird putting a men's aftershave balm on my face, but you just need a tiny bit, and then you're going to sit and rub it into your skin until it becomes tacky. It does have a slight kind of men's shower gel smell, but it's not a big deal. I am so sensitive, like just rubbing my face, I'm getting like extremely red. It's crazy. For foundation, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way. I'm just going to hurry and zip through this part because you guys see it all the time. Concealer. For concealer, we're going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin. Love that concealer. Going in with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Translucent, and we're going to set all of that concealer. To set the rest of my face, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Powder Foundation in the shade 130 Buff Beige, in case you're wondering. Alright, we're going to get our contour on, and I've been using a new brush that I absolutely love for contour. It is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. It's a dual fiber stippling brush, very small, and it just fits perfectly right there, and it applies beautifully. I've really been liking this. And I'm going to use the Bahama Mama bronzer by the Balm Cosmetics. See that? Look at that. It's beautiful. This brush was $3. $3. And then for the rest of the face, I like to use the Morphe M523. I'm going to use this blush by Milani. It's a newer blush by them. It is in the shade Romantic Rose, and actually looks like a rose. Super pretty. However, I have some reservations about this blush. It reeks. And I mean reeks. It smells like super old school makeup. Like plasticky, and oh, it's so strong. I almost didn't buy this blush because I could not stand the smell, but I think it's so beautiful, so I'm pushing through it and using it, but oh, it reeks. Some people might be a fan, and I'm sorry if you are, but oh, I just do not like it. But like I said, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful blush. I'm going to use the Colourpop Cosmetics Super Shock Cheek Install the Show. It's very beautiful. It is very glittery though, so you want to be very careful. It's just a nice gold vanilla highlight. And we're going to use a handy fan brush for this. Maybe. We'll see how it applies. These are kind of an interesting texture, so your normal brushes don't necessarily work. Moving back onto the eyes, we are going to pick up that pink shade again and just put just a tiny bit underneath the lower lash line. Just a tiny bit. And then we're going to go back into the warm red shade. So instead of doing a black liner in the waterline, I don't want to close the eyes off anymore. So I'm going to use a white liner to really help open those eyes up. I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. This is a great white liner. See how that opens up the eye? It's crazy. And then I'm taking my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara for the lower lashes. I'm gonna hurry and put this on because I gotta get really close. So I'm gonna quickly set the face using Max Fix Plus. It smells so good. For my lip color, I'm going to use the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in LAX. It's just beautiful, kind of deep red brown. Well, in the bottle it looks like a red brown, but when you pull it out it's a lot more purple. So it's kind of a purple red. Let's go with that. You know what? I need to line. I need to line a little bit. I'm just going to quickly line my lips with this nude shade from Ofra Cosmetics. Just so I have like a guide. It's just to give me a guide is all. I'm super disappointed with this lip. I'm so sorry. I love this color and I was so excited for it, but it's just, I had to do so many layers. It's still blotchy and it was just really tricky. I really want a good lipstick in this shade because I just think it's so gorgeous, but yeah, not impressed with this particular Ultra Matte Lip by Colourpop. So I do have another shade by them and I absolutely love it. It's the Trap shade, which is kind of a taupey purple, and I absolutely love that one, but this one is blotchy and no good, so that sucks. I think I'm going to top this lip off with the Revlon lipstick in Black Cherry because I can't handle the blotchiness. I just can't. So this will kind of fill it in. It's like the exact same color. For the rest of the face, I'm using the Fitmily. What is Fitmily? So today's look is on this one right here that I'm wearing, y'all.